Have you ever seen a creature that looks like it flew straight out of a fantasy movie, a mix between a bat, a lemur, and a flying squirrel? Meet the Sunda Colugo, also known as the Malayan Flying Lemur, one of the strangest and most misunderstood animals on Earth. Before we dive into its wild secrets, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more amazing animal facts. Now, let's get into it. First of all, the Sunda Colugo is not a lemur, and surprisingly, it's not even capable of true flight. Instead, it's a master glider, using a giant skin membrane that stretches from its neck to the tips of its fingers, toes, and even its tail. This animal can glide more than 100 meters in a single leap between trees, all without flapping a wing. Imagine jumping off a building and gliding across an entire football field. That's the power of its patagium, the skin flap that works like a living parachute. You'll find the Sunda Colugo in Southeast Asia, across countries like Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, and Indonesia. It spends nearly its entire life high up in the treetops, rarely ever coming down to the ground. And here's a strange fact: even though it's called a flying lemur, it's actually more closely related to primates like monkeys, apes, and yes, humans than to bats or squirrels. Scientists believe colugos are the closest living relatives of primates, which makes them an important key to understanding our own evolutionary past. The Sunda Colugo has big, round eyes, perfectly adapted for night vision, because it's a nocturnal animal. During the day, it clings motionless to tree trunks, blending into the bark with its mottled grey and brown fur. This camouflage is so perfect that predators like eagles and clouded leopards often miss them completely. At night, however, the colugo comes alive, gliding silently through the forest in search of tender young leaves, shoots, and flowers. That's right, it's an herbivore, relying mostly on a plant-based diet. Another fascinating fact: Sunda Colugos are incredible mothers. After giving birth, the female carries her baby tucked safely in her patagium, almost like a built-in pouch. The mother glides from tree to tree with her baby clinging tightly, which is both thrilling and terrifying to imagine. Sadly, like many forest animals, the Sunda Colugo is threatened by deforestation. As Southeast Asia's rainforests shrink, their gliding highways disappear. Although they're not yet endangered, habitat destruction is pushing them closer to danger. So next time you imagine strange, mythical creatures of the jungle, remember the Sunda Colugo is real. A silent glider, a living link to our evolutionary story, and a reminder of how wild and magical our planet truly is.